Let's talk about Nvidia, not for their GPUs, but for a move that's shaking the entire tech industry memory. Nvidia just announced a major shift for its future AI servers, ditching standard server memory for the kind used in smartphones. This isn't a minor tweak. Nvidia's demand is so massive, it can reshape the global memory market overnight. When Nvidia wants a new chip, manufacturers scramble to deliver, even if it means retooling entire factories. Their pivot throws out the old server memory roadmap, signaling that AI's performance needs have outgrown traditional solutions. Nvidia is betting that the future of AI requires a radical rethinking of server architecture, starting with memory. Their choices ripple through the entire tech ecosystem, from chip makers to cloud providers to end users. The big question: can the supply chain handle this sudden, massive shift? Early signs point to turbulence ahead, and your wallet might feel it. Nvidia's move could set off a chain reaction, impacting everything from data centers to consumer tech. To grasp Nvidia's impact, look at today's memory market. It's already strained. The shortage isn't in cutting-edge chips but in older, legacy DRAM, because manufacturers are chasing higher profits in advanced, high-bandwidth memory, HBM, for AI. HBM is complex and lucrative, so factories are shifting away from making standard DDR4 and DDR5. This leaves less supply for everyday memory, pushing up prices and causing headaches for hardware builders. The supply chain is already optimized for AI's needs, not for general computing. Now, Nvidia's new demand for smartphone-style memory is about to hit an already stressed system. Imagine a storm forming over a drought. Existing shortages are about to get much worse. Manufacturers have invested billions in HBM, leaving little flexibility for sudden shifts. The result? A market primed for a price shock with ripple effects across the tech world. Nvidia's move could amplify every existing problem in the memory market. So, why is Nvidia switching from DDR5 to LPDDR, the memory found in smartphones? LPDDR is prized for its power efficiency, not just for saving electricity, but for reducing heat in densely packed AI servers. Less heat means more computing power in the same space, crucial for next-gen AI. Here's the catch. The global LPDDR supply is built for phones, not data centers. A single Nvidia AI server could need as much LPDDR as thousands of smartphones. Nvidia's demand could soon rival, or even exceed, the entire smartphone industries. Factories aren't ready for this. They're optimized for mobile, not massive servers. Nvidia is about to redirect a supply chain that's flowed one way for a decade. The mismatch between Nvidia's appetite and LPDDR production is the heart of the crisis. It's an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. The industry must adapt fast or face severe shortages. This is a market disruption on a global scale. Market analysts warn that Nvidia's LPDDR demand will overwhelm the current supply chain. The AI server sector's need for LPDDR is projected to double year over year, but supply can't keep up. Building new chip factories takes years and billions of dollars. There's no quick fix. When demand surges and supply stalls, prices skyrocket. Some predict server memory prices could double by 2026, a seismic shift for the tech industry. This isn't just Nvidia's problem, it affects anyone building or buying servers. The supply chain, built for high-volume, low-margin smartphones, can't pivot fast enough for AI's high-density needs. The result? Fierce competition for limited LPDDR, with deep-pocketed AI giants outbidding everyone else. Smaller companies and other industries will be left scrambling for scraps. Shortages and price hikes will ripple through the entire tech ecosystem. The warning is clear: a price tsunami is coming for data centers. Server memory prices will spike first, but the impact won't stop there. As cloud giants rush to buy Nvidia's new AI servers, a bidding war for LPDDR will erupt. Memory makers will prioritize the highest bidders, cutting back on other memory types like DDR5. This means less DDR5 for PCs and mainstream servers, driving up prices everywhere. The entire memory market is interconnected. Scarcity in one area spreads to all. Even your next laptop or gaming console could get more expensive. Increased component costs will be passed down the line. From server builders to end users, a single decision in the data center can raise prices for everyone. Nvidia's pivot could hit every IT budget and consumer device. The domino effect is real. And it's coming soon. The biggest hit will be felt by cloud giants like AWS, Microsoft, and Google. Doubling memory costs means billions in extra expenses for these companies. Higher hardware costs will make AI services more expensive for everyone. Accessing cutting-edge AI could become a luxury, slowing innovation and widening the tech gap. Startups are especially vulnerable. They can't absorb these costs like the giants can. If GPU rental prices double, many startups may have to scale back or shut down. Delays in server deliveries could stall major AI launches and upgrades. In a fast-moving field, being late to market can be fatal. The memory shortage threatens not just prices, but the speed and agility of the entire tech sector. The ripple effects could slow the pace of AI progress for everyone. So, is Nvidia's LPDDR pivot genius or reckless? On one hand, it's a bold engineering move, solving real efficiency problems and enabling denser, more powerful AI. On the other, Nvidia's dominance lets them force the entire supply chain to adapt, no matter the collateral damage. This could trigger wild price swings, hurt smaller players, and make tech more expensive for all. It's a reminder of how fragile and interconnected our tech supply chains are. One company's decision can set off global shockwaves. The next 18 to 24 months will reveal if this was visionary or a costly miscalculation. Nvidia is betting the market will adapt, and that the short-term pain will be worth the long-term gain. As consumers and industry watchers, all we can do is watch and brace for impact. Is Nvidia playing chess, or have they just flipped the board? Let us know what you think.